I'm back with another review. I am Shauna Rae, season 1, episode 3. It starts off. Shauna is getting ready for her blind date, and her sisters are there to help her find an outfit to put on. And also, she received a box from Gabby, the matchmaker, and it has some fragrance in it, and some candles, and some other stuff in there. But her sisters wasn't too fond of the scent. I think it was some kind of pumpkin scent or something like that. And Shauna goes on to talk how it's uncomfortable for her father and sister to drive her to her blind date. And everywhere she goes, someone have to drive her. And she says she hopes one day she could be able to learn how to drive and drive her own self. So on the way to the blind date, they was just talking about what she think the guy might be like and all that. And she's like she don't know. She didn't know his name or nothing like that. But on the way, she received a text, and the guy had canceled the date. So she was a little down, but I guess it was kind of expected. So they decided to go bowling, and they was having a good time. And Shauna went on to go on to say that she never played sports in school because she was too small. Her body was thin or frail or well, she was too small. So sports wasn't her thing. She said she was a cheerleader. And she said that's about it. And and she said when she be bowling, she said she hates to get the kids size bowling ball because she didn't want to, she wanted to leave one for a child that, need that size, but she said other balls are heavy. And that's about it for the bowling alley. And the next day they showed all the dogs. They got 5 dogs. All of them big. All of them weigh more than Shauna. And they decided to take the dogs out to a park or a little old small beach or something. And they get out there and the dog starts pulling Shauna. That's just how big they are. And so the dogs was enjoying themselves, and a producer was talking to a couple, and they was asking them how old did they think Shauna was. And they was like they thought she was a kid, and they was like, no, she's 22 years old, and they was kind of shocked about that. And they was like, wow. And then the next scene, her older sister Tara shows up, and all of them go out looking for bridesmaids dresses. And Shauna hates that part because she can't find anything to fit her. And but she said she'll go along and try to find something. And while they there, uh, one of the workers asked them, "Do they want any champagne?" And they was like, "Yeah." But the mother was feeling good. She got tipsy. She was drinking everybody's champagne along with her champagne. But the workers wasn't shocked about Shauna's her height and all that. They said they could tell she was older, the way she carried herself, the way she talked, and she was sitting there, and they said they could tell she was older, but she was just in a younger body, so they wasn't shocked at all. And they did tell her if she finds something that they have a special manufacturer that can help her, you know, help her with the dress. I guess to make it fit her, or if she find a style, they can kind of make it special. They can make a dress like that, a special dress for her. They specialize in certain types of, I guess, dresses. And that was about it for that. And then Shauna gets ready again for her second blind date. And this time she knows the guy's name. His name is Abraham. I think that's what she said, Abraham. She said she didn't know the first guy name, but she knows this one. And she said, I think this one know about me, you know, that I look like a little girl or whatever. And once again her father and sister driving her to this blind date. And Shauna gets out and comes in, and the camera on this guy, Tim's. I said, oh, I know he a brother. And he was nice looking guy. And Shauna was like, hi, I'm Shauna. I'm Shauna Rae. And he said, I'm Abraham. He was cute. And then he was like, oh, give me a hug. And she went to bag and I was like, oh, you want a hug? She's like, oh no. She said, I hate when they do that. They want a hug. But she gave him a hug anyway. And they were sitting there talking. And I think he said he wasn't too shocked. I have to go back and rewatch it again. But they was having a nice conversation. He was telling her that he went to school. I guess it was right across the street from where they was at, or somewhere down the street. That he played football and stuff like that. And he had ordered all these pizzas. And he was asking her what did she want something to eat? And she was like, well, I don't eat meat. I stopped eating meat when I was 16 years old. But he had so many different styles. So I'm pretty sure it was a veggie pizza in one of those boxes. And they also it was a place in that restaurant where it was like an axe throwing. And him and her did this contest. Who can I guess throw the most or hit the bullseye or whatever. And it looked like they was having fun. And she said he asked her out for a second, if they could meet up again for a second date. And she said she was really shocked because she don't get that. After the first date, that'd be it. And she was like, yeah. So, she said who knows, she don't know what might happen the next time. So hopefully TLC we get that second date and we all can see it. And that's about all I have. I'm new to this doing reviews, and I know I'm messing up and skipping and going on, but I guess the more I do a review, the better it should get. So if you like this, please subscribe to my channel, and thank you. See you next time.